Hey everybody, back up here on the Superior Hiking Trail. We're up here for 3 days, 2 nights. And you guys, I don't know if you're aware of, up in the Midwest, upper Midwest, had a lot of flooding. And most of this trail was closed. A lot of bridges were washed away. And up in the Boundary Waters, a lot of entry points were closed because the roads were flooded, you couldn't get to them. But so far, trail is real muddy, and Lake Superior is over there, but you can't see it. Coming up here, we didn't know if the trail is going to be open in some places. I looked up online and I didn't see anything for this section. We're heading we're heading south from Castle Danger, and Runner and I have been working the Superior Hiking Trail for 6 years. We're trying to do the whole thing a through hike, but it's taken some years. So we're adding on to that through hike today and tomorrow, a little bit of the next day. And we've gone probably 250 miles. We probably have 60, 70 miles left. But this is just gonna be a little stroll. We're not putting miles on because we didn't know how the trail conditions are gonna be. Probably do 15 miles on this trip. Oh, look at, I gotta cross this. I got my rain jacket on and I'm starting to warm up. I'm thinking of taking it off because I think I'll get more wet by sweating than the rain. And I think the rain stopped. Hopefully that's it for today. It's going to be overcast every hour today, which is fine with me. It makes it easier to hike. But you guys, tomorrow's supposed to be right around 75 to 23 Celsius. It's going to be hot and sunny, beautiful day. The mosquitoes here are horrendous. Look at these mosquitoes. When I was in Two Harbor getting gas, the lady at the counter asked me, "What are you doing today, sir?" I said, "We're hiking the Superior Hiking Trail." And she laughed and says, "You're gonna be eaten alive by mosquitoes." And the mosquitoes are crazy here. With all the rain and the water, man, they have multiple hatches of mosquitoes. We dropped our car off on the southern terminus where we're gonna head to. For us, not the trail, but for our little trip. Got out of the car and it was just caked with mosquitoes. Oh, here we go again. There's stairs right there. We come this way and climb up that way. Hopefully the rocks ain't slippery. We'll go this way. Holy shit. Be careful. started drizzling again, so I thought I better wait on the rain jacket. Took the hat off to cool me down and got my hood on to protect me from the mosquitoes, swarms of mosquitoes, especially when I stop. I'll tell you what, you guys, this Triple Crown button down from Jolly Gear, this shirt here, man, with this on my head, it really protects me from the mosquitoes. I can cool down, it's hot, take the hat off. Oh, I really love this shirt. This is a keeper for me. You'll see me wearing this all the time now. And if you're interested in it, it's from Jolly Gear. It's the Triple Crown button down. And it also protects you from these bugs. Airs you out and dries real quick and protects you from the sun. Boy, Jolly Gear, you're gonna have to give me a portion of your profits after doing this little commercial for you. Crossing these walkways or logs or roots, you really have to be careful when it's raining and it's wet because these things are so slippery. There's a little creek in here. I could easily wipe off and fall in that creek. So gotta be careful crossing. They're slippery. But they're nice that someone put it there. Thank you. But I got my skirt still on. That's been a game changer for me lately. And I thought I'd never wear that thing, and I am. My son commented last time asking where he can get a skirt, and they come in different colors for his girlfriend. Thanks a lot. Trying to question my manhood. Ooh. And you guys, if you don't know the Superior Hiking Trail, when it rains or it's a rainy season, this thing is just one big mud puddle. Everywhere you step is mud. Don't waste your time trying to keep your feet dry because they're gonna get wet. So just dive right into those puddles and just hike and take off. Now for the people that have hiked the Superior Hiking Trail and they know it, and if you're gonna hike this and you don't know about it, when it rains, that trail gets so muddy. It's just one big wet mud puddle for miles and miles. But it is beautiful up here. I'm waiting for Runner. Runner's down the trail. Haven't seen him in a while, so I gotta sit and wait for him to come. The only problem is when you're moving, the mosquitoes ain't bad. When you stop, you gotta watch your hands and your face because, man, they just climb right in and they want some blood. Now my blood type is B positive, and I don't know if this is true, but I know other people that have B positive, you know, as far as their blood type, the mosquitoes are attracted to us. I don't know if there's any truth in that, but I'm really donating some blood to the cause here. And Red Cross, if you can capture these mosquitoes, you'll get a gallon of blood this week. But still waiting for Runner. What do you think? You getting chewed up?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of mosquitoes.
We're following this ledge and there's an overlook to my right. With the mist and the fog, you can't even see it. I'm sure it's a beautiful sight, beautiful vista, but not for us today. But it is beautiful through here. A lot of red pines. I love red pines. There's some cedar. Just a beautiful trail, except for the mosquitoes all over me. It's crazy. Oh, I love being out here. Finally got a breeze. Maybe keep these mosquitoes at bay. Oh, that feels good. Got a breeze. This would be a good camp. Got a nice breeze here. Just
Nice
move
breeze,
those.
huh?
Yeah, isn't this nice? Hopefully we'll have a breeze in our camp when we get there.
Yeah.
This would be a good place to have a camp, huh?
It would be. If this breeze kept up blowing mosquitoes, this wouldn't be bad at all. The mosquitoes are stealing my joy.
Yeah, they're horrendous. It's cool, someone left a marker for Sarah Ellen Yeager in loving memory for her right up here on this pretty overlook, except for a little cloudy, little foggy, but I think that's pretty cool. This is the Encampment River. We just crossed it. Wasn't too bad. You can see the water is muddy. So when we get our water tonight, it's gonna be really cloudy. What do you think?
I think that it's going to be hard to find water.
It's not hard to find
It's all
mosquitoes.
brown and muddy. Hopefully our filters don't plug up in them.
Yeah, it's muddy. I've never seen it. It's like the Missouri River.
Usually this water's much clearer.
Crystal clear. Even the tributaries are muddy. It's like coffee. Man, our filters are gonna be plugged. We're gonna have to back flush our filters every time we use them because this is muddy, muddy water. Oh, but hopefully it'll be tasty muddy. This is a box where you can journal. And it says, you can read it, very wet. Very wet. And they're not a kidding. And that wasn't us. That was someone that's been here lately. We have nothing to say. Do you have anything to say?
No, sir.
Nothing to say, but he said it all. Very wet.
We just want to thank the people all the volunteers that take care of the Superior Hiking Trail. This is very nice that they do this work here. It isn't easy and it's time consuming, so they take their own time for no money, no compensation, and they make it better for all of us hikers. So thank you, Superior Hiking Trail volunteers. Appreciate it.
Very nice. Lunchtime.
Thank goodness, I was ready for a break. This has not been my most favorite part of the trail.
Buggy.
Well, did they have a lot of blowdown or something? All the trees they've taken down? And
Got a nice overlook here. When the breeze comes, it keeps these mosquitoes at bay, but when the breeze stops, you can see the mosquitoes coming in. But it is gorgeous. We're hoping to get a little bit of relief from these bugs. Come on, breeze, where are you? The wind's coming from the west, Lake is that way. The runner just got here. Oh, it's beautiful though up here. Wet, foggy, and good food. Bon appetit. Met a young lady on the trail and she lost her pillow. So I'm gonna put it in my pack, carry it. If you watch this video, let me know and I'll get your pillow back. You're gonna have a rough sleep tonight. Sorry about that, but I got your pillow. I don't have that platypus. Boy, if I would have had that, I'd have been in trouble. I got my new Sawyer squeeze, and we'll see how much that Sawyer squeeze squeezes that mud out of the water. You got your Sawyer squeeze?
Yeah. Clean my shoes.
Clean shoes? Look at that. Mine are clean too. This will be the last time we see those shoes clean. Almost at camp. We're about 1.5 miles away, maybe less than that. Ah, and the bugs are following us. I don't know if it's the same mosquitoes or they're just waiting for us each section we get to. It's slippery. Everything's just so soaking wet. The trail is unbelievable. It's miles and miles of mud. Never seen it like that. It's really difficult to hike, challenging. It really slows you down. We were gonna do a lot of miles, but at the end I thought, well, I don't know what the conditions are gonna be, so I waited, and I'm glad I did to shorten the trip. You can see underneath my hammock, it is muddy. But when I step down, I'm gonna put a little ground cloth that I got. In the middle of the night, I can put on my camp shoes and then to go to the bathroom. But we're gonna cook dinner right now. And Runner, what are you having?
Chili mac, kind of spicy.
And I'm having roasted chicken. So we're gonna fire up that stove and eat some dinner.
I won't order chili mac anymore.
Why?
It's too spicy.
Too spicy?
Yeah, my old stomach don't handle it. You got a black thing on your lower lip right there.
Some mosquitoes. Hitting mosquitoes on me and they're crushed all over my face.
Yeah.
And you can see them. Yeah, that's part of the game, I guess. But let's fire up that stove. Now get on this trip, I brought a canister stove. This isn't the BRS. This is from Apex Giant. It's just a little bit heavier, a little bit bigger. And I really like this stove. With the BRS, with the wind, it takes a long time to heat up the water. Where this little Apex Giant mini stove, man, that thing just fires right up. And I can control the volume. I can have it on high or low. It's not as light as a Fancy Feast, but trying new things, and I do like this. Boy, it doesn't take long for this stove to boil the water. Already boiling. Chili mac.
Chili mac.
How is it?
I would have rather had that.
Well, wait till I try it, which I'm gonna right now.
It looks good.
Oh wow, it looks good. Wow.
Where does that come from?
Big chunks of chicken, big chunks of biscuits.
What do you do with the mosquitoes that fly in your dinner? I think they like the dark color more than they light.
We're winding down. Dinner was great. I think I'm gonna head down to the river and get some more water and keep it here, and then the morning I'll filter again. This way I don't have to do it in the morning, and we got a little bit of time to waste. The mosquitoes are all over me, but they're not penetrating my clothing too much. It's a nice night. It's getting lighter. The clouds are getting thinner. I think we might see stars tonight. A little bit I'll hang that bear bag, and I gotta get these wet shoes off. I bet you my feet are toast, all wrinkled up. Dry them out and put on some new socks and then hit the hay. If a bear really wanted to get that bag, it would get it. I'm just getting us up here to get away from other animals. We'll see if it's there in the morning. This isn't the best spot, but better than nothing. Rawr, rawr. Looks like a urine bag. And that's what the water looked like after filtering. But it's starting to get dark. We're winding it down, and you guys, I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, everyone. Oh, I slept great in this War Bonnet Ridge Runner. Now, this hammock is a single layer, kind of an ultralight, and the weight capacity is 200 pounds. I weigh 210 pounds, but the weight limit is for comfort. And I wanted a little bit more stretch, and boy, this thing conformed to my body, and I slept great. I really did. And the reason why I went with this one, this is like an ultralight Ridge Runner, is because in the summertime I really like this Ridge Runner because of the ventilation. You got almost like a 360 view, and you can see all around you. Man, yesterday it was really tough. We did 8 miles, and you would say, well, 8 miles isn't that bad. It was miles and miles of mud, and it really slows you down. And I don't know how many times I thought my shoe was gonna get sucked off my foot, stuck in the mud. Man, and the mosquitoes are bad, but you know, we can deal with that, but the mud is tough. So I'm gonna get up and eat some breakfast. We're gonna head on out. But it's really nice. You can hear Spring Creek. It's right here, and there's like a little waterfall, kind of like a curtain waterfall, and I can hear the water roaring all night, and boy, that was really nice to hear. Woke up to the robins chirping. Yeah, it's still chirping, and I don't know if Runner's chirping, but I better get up and get going. Oh, gotta head back to the mud. Well, good morning, everyone. The sun's out. We're back on the trail. Ate breakfast, took down camp. Oh, we're following Spring Creek. You can hear it right behind me, right over here. Oh, I slept great in my hammock. I need a good night's sleep. Oh, back to the mud and the brush and the mosquitoes. But man, it's beautiful up here. It's worth it. It's worth it all. Oh, it's a beautiful morning. Hopefully that sun will dry this trail out. It is still muddy. Yesterday at camp, if you drop something, either it's gonna fall in the mud or poison ivy. This trail in the camp is just full of poison ivy. Poison ivy everywhere. It is a beautiful trail, you guys. Muddy, but beautiful. This section isn't too bad though right now. So far it's just slippery mud, not deep mud. Everything's wet, but one thing about Silver Creek compared to the other creeks and the rivers is that it isn't as muddy, and right now it's clearing up. And we really lucked out because our water wasn't full of mud. It was, you know, tainted, you know, brown, but it wasn't bad. It was drinkable, good tasting. Silver Creek, you did us right. we're on this part of the trail that's been cleared out. But with this mud, it's like a sticky mud and everything sticks to it. When you put your foot on the ground, your foot sticks right to it and you gotta pop it out. And sometimes my shoes wants to come off. It's real difficult going through here. Normally you could just fly through here because you don't have to go through the brush, it's open. But for us, the mud hopping, it's like having concrete boots. It's heavy. Like I said, it's like post holing during wintertime in the steep snow. And that snow sticks when it's sticky, sticks to your boots. Same thing, except for it's summertime. Summertime, summertime, summertime. Man, I think I've grown about 4 inches with the mud underneath my feet. Now runner's ahead of me and I can tell he went through here because I can see the mud that he tried to get off the bottom of his feet. Man, it is like super glue and clay all together. Well, we got to our car and our camp is about 1.5 miles down this road, maybe a little less than that. Today is July 3rd, tomorrow's July 4th. The problem is it's 10:30 in the morning and we think that we might just call it because we'd be just sitting in camp and it's supposed to be 80 degrees, 26 Celsius, hot, it's getting humid, buggy. This way my wife will be happy I'm coming home early. Woohoo! And man, this was it was a challenging trip with the sloppy trails and the mosquitoes. It was nothing but blood and mud.
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, feel it coming. Golden, I'll follow.